I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Not when you hold me. Not when you hold me.
You're more than just a bathroom.
Good morning, Wayzata. I'm Scott Larson.
And I'm Atta Ramadan.
And I'm Cole Seeger. On Sunday morning, a shooting at a Texas church claimed 26 lives, leaving another 20 injured. According to CNN, the gunman began shooting before he had even entered the church. After exiting the church, a local man from the town engaged the man with his own rifle, causing the shooter to drop his weapon and flee from the scene. Law enforcement later discovered the suspected shooter dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his own car. The shooter had a history of domestic assault and was previously denied a license to carry by the state of Texas. President Trump has begun his tour of Asia this past weekend, starting off in Japan and South Korea. According to BBC News, the tour will also include stops in China, Vietnam, and the Philippines. With North Korea's rapidly developing technology showing no signs of slowing, many observers have grown nervous that the visits will prompt leader Kim Jong-un to do something rash. CNN speculates that the tour will focus instead on peaceful relations between the U.S. and Asia. In more local news, a guitar that Prince had used in the 1980s and 1990s sold for $700,000 in an auction. The Star Tribune reports that the guitar was expected to sell for around $60,000 to $80,000. The amount is the highest ever paid for one of Prince's guitars, according to Julian's Live auction house, and the buyer has not been identified. Now back to the anchors.
Everyone who participated in the We Scare Hunger food drive donated over 1,000 pounds of food. Miss Gallagher's first block class led the school with 239 items donated with just 11 students. A special shout out to senior Quinn Schomburg, who donated 94 of those items with his own money.
There'll be a preseason wrestling information meeting on Tuesday, November 7th at 3:20 in the wrestling room. This is open to everyone who is interested, no experience necessary.
Anyone interested in CAP, college, academic, and personal support, drop by the DCC during my time on Wednesday. 9th grade girls basketball tryouts are November 6th, 7th, and 8th from 4:15 to 6:15. You must be registered on ePay. President's Spirit of Community Award applications are now in the CCC and are due by tomorrow. Now let's go on to Lauren Osterberg with weather.
Good morning, Wayzata. With daylight savings, the sun rose at 7 a.m. this morning, and we woke up with clouds in the sky and frost on the ground. The cloudy skies will be pretty consistent throughout the day. Temperatures will be in the mid-30s, and there will be low wind speeds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, the sun will set at 4:54. As the clouds follow us into the night, the temperatures will too. Temperatures will be in the mid to low 30s with the real feel in the high 20s. Tomorrow, we will wake up to sunny, clear skies that will last all day and temperatures in the low 30s. Now let's learn about the referendum.
You know, it's really important that those who are able to vote go out and vote tomorrow on these issues.
So Molly, what do we got going on in sports for today?
Well, the cross-country teams have done really great this last weekend. Both teams took home the state championship title in cross-country. This is the third time that both teams have won in the last 15 years. These wins not only reflect the hard work both teams put in this season, but also the excellent coaching that pushed the teams to victory. The girls won with a combined score of 51, followed closely behind by Edina and St. Michael Albertville. Sophomore Emma Atkinson became the third runner in the program's history to complete a 5K in under 18 minutes. Senior captain Brooke Young said, quote, "We were really happy with how we performed on Saturday. Not making it to state last year really motivated us to work extremely hard this season," end quote. Likewise, the boys team won with a combined total of 37, blowing Stillwater and Edina out of the water. According to coach Mark Popp, this is the 10th state champion title in the boys program history. This year, 6 of the boys were deemed all-state runners, which is a program and a state record. Senior Khalid Hussein was the individual champion at the meet with a time of 15 minutes and 22 seconds. Both teams will be competing at the regional competition in Sioux Falls, South Dakota this weekend with hopes of advancing to Nike Cross Nationals. Congratulations and good luck to both teams. In less fortunate news, the Wild lost to the Blackhawks with a score of 2-0 this weekend. The Blackhawks are ranked slightly above the Wild with 6 wins so far this season. The Wild have had 5. The Wild will play again tonight against the Boston Bruins at 6. The Timberwolves are off to a strong start with the longest winning streak the team has had in 8 years. The Wolves played the Charlotte Hornets twice this weekend and came out with back-to-back victories. Andrew Wiggins was the lead scorer in both games. This was the 9th consecutive game that the Wolves scored over 100 points. They will take on the Golden State Warriors on Wednesday at 9:30 in what is promising to be a good game. Ata and Scott, back to you.
The next French Club meeting is next Tuesday, November 7th at A414 from 3:20 to 4. Anyone interested in French Club can still join by paying on ePay, along with options to purchase a French Club t-shirt. Show your receipt to Madame Berg to receive your shirt.
There will be another Ironman volleyball tournament on November 15th at 6:45 p.m. Volleyball players will coach the senior boys to try to win it all. If you're a senior boy and are interested in participating, email Student Council at whsstudentcouncil@isd284.com.
Elections for school board and school bond issues are tomorrow, November 7th. Make sure to register at the polling places.
Club YES ushers and box offices workers are needed for performances of Mary Poppins. Drop by YES for more information.
So Kai, I heard that new Thor movie really Ragnaroked the box office.
It truly did, Scott. Thank you for that very interesting look.
Thank you.
Yes. The fall musical Mary Poppins opens this week. Show dates are Thursday the 9th at 7, Friday the 10th at 7, and Saturday the 11th at 1 p.m. and at 7 p.m. Tickets are 10 for students, 15 for adults, and 12 for senior citizens. For all interested in the 9/10 Black Box musical Little Shop of Horrors, audition packets are available now at whstheater.com. Auditions will be held Tuesday, November 28th, and callbacks will be held on Wednesday, November 29th. According to Box Office Mojo, Thor Ragnarok came in first place for box office numbers, breaking $121 million. I do recommend seeing the new Thor movie. The plot is basic, but the comedy and fun action more than make up for the story. Following Thor, Bad Moms Christmas came in second place with an abysmal $17 million. Over the long weekend, the films getting a wide release are Murder on the Orient Express, Daddy's Home 2, and 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Missouri. That's all for A&E. I'm Kai Christensen.
On behalf of the Wayzata technical crew, I'm Scott Larson.
I'm Ata Ramadan. And this is Kai Christensen. You all have a wonderful day, Wayzata.
It might be nice, it might be nice to get Hamilton on your side. It might be nice, it might be nice to get Hamilton on your side. Talk less, smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. Shake hands with him, charm her. It's 1800, ladies, tell your husbands, vote for Burr.
I don't like Adams.
Well, he's gonna lose. That's just defeatist.
And Jefferson?
In love with France.
Yeah, he's so elitist. I like that Aaron Burr. I can't believe we're here with him.
He seems approachable. Like you could grab a beer with him.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, your fellow Federalists would like to know how you'll be voting.
It's quiet uptown.
Dear Mr. Hamilton, John Adams doesn't stand a chance, so who are you promoting?
It's quiet uptown.
Jefferson or Burr, we know it's lose-lose. Jefferson or Burr, but if you had to choose, dear Mr. Hamilton, John
Aaron Burr, sir.
Alexander.
You've created quite a stir.